This nice footage showing Germany's national youth leader, Arthur Axmann, visiting the 12th SS Panzer Division comes from Europa Woche number 84 from October 3rd of 1944. I've added a timestamp in the description below that allows you to jump to the different segments of the episode. During the war, along with helping to bring in the harvest, the Hitler Youth became active in German fire brigades and assisted with recovery efforts to German cities affected by Allied bombing. They assisted in such organizations as the Reich Postal Service, the Reich Railway Services, and other government offices. They also aided the army and served with anti-aircraft defense crews. By 1942, special camps were set up with military personnel, training the youth to prepare them to become replacements for normal military units. Eight people are awarded the Knight's Cross of the War Merit Cross, given to honor the part they took in organizing a successful year's harvest. This was done to encourage those involved in agriculture to work tirelessly for the nation until the expected final victory could be secured. A total of 137 of these medals, which could be awarded to military personnel and civilians alike, were awarded during the war. After the presentation, Dr. Goebbels thanked the recipients on behalf of the Führer and the nation for the work that they had done. Lighthearted scenes like this were added to the Europa Woche reels in order to allow viewers to momentarily escape the hard realities of how the war was progressing. In the theaters, comedies and romance movies were the most popular. In August of 1944, there were over 7.6 million Fremdarbeiter, or foreign workers, officially registered on the employment rolls in the territory of the Greater German Reich, which represented 1/5 of the total labor force. Of those, 1.9 million were prisoners of war. The other 5.7 million were a combination of foreigners who had volunteered to come and work in Germany, hoping for a better lifestyle, and civilian forced laborers, mostly from Eastern European countries. With the defeat of Germany in 1945, the returning of these foreign workers home was a high priority for the Allies. However, returning citizens to the Soviet Union were often met with suspicion of collaboration and incarcerated in Gulag prison camps. For those known to have collaborated, they were usually summarily executed. The largest group of forced laborers in the Soviet Union consisted of several million German prisoners of war. Most German POW survivors of the forced labor camps in the Soviet Union were released in 1953 after Stalin's death. Here we see Karl Hermann Frank, who was the German Minister of State for Bohemia and Moravia and controlled the Nazi police apparatus there, including the Gestapo, the SD, and the Kripo. These are scenes of the Sturmabteilung, or SA, at Sandburg Stadium in Prague. Wehrtag, or Military Day, through competitions and set demonstrations, was dedicated to emphasizing physical fitness, obedience to NSDAP principles, and reinforcing the will to fight. Grand Admiral Dönitz speaks in front of a group of naval shipyard factory workers. He explains that their continued productivity, in spite of the heavy Allied bombing campaign, is exemplary. He notes the hardship that would fall on the nation if the war were to be lost, and asks those present to think of the coming generations. There is no middle way, no easy way out. The challenges, he states, must be met head-on. The idea for a Waffen-SS division made up of Hitler Youth members was first proposed by Axmann to Reichsführer SS Heinrich Himmler in early 1943. The plan for a combat division made up of Hitler Youth members, born in 1926, was approved by Hitler in February of 1944. Fritz Witt of the 1st SS Panzer Division Leibstandarte was appointed divisional commander.
Ist ja gut. Oh, jawohl. Jetzt könnt ihr euch ja nicht unterhalten. Hier, da drüber zielen hier. Hier, Platz zeigen. So. Oh. Siehst du was? Nochmal. Hier. Hier. Hallo? Klarteigen. Klarteigen. Klarteigen.
Und wir sind dann auch runtergefahren nach Frankreich und sind gegen die Invasionsflotte angesetzt worden. Natürlich nachts rausgefahren und haben unsere Kursanweisungen gekriegt und so weiter, haben gewusst, wo die Invasionsflotte lag und dann los. Ran auf den Engländer Wut haben wir auf den Burschen genug und wir dann nur ran auf den Engländer. Und wir sind dann auch durch die Sicherungskette und so weiter, sind wir dann durchgebrochen. Und ich bin dann auch bis an die Zerstörer rangekommen. Und der Zerstörer, der hat aber durch seine Abwehr und so weiter, sind auf einmal 6 Zerstörer da gewesen und die haben uns nun eingeschlossen. Und ehe ich mich versehen habe, habe ich selbst mittendrin gelegen. Und ich wollte nur vorbei, ich wollte gar nicht mittendrin. Also gar nicht lange gezehrt, ich bin Sprengwort auch klar gemacht und ran auf den Burschen. Mit seiner Schießerei hat er mich sowieso genug geärgert. Dann habe ich mein Sprengwort darauf angesetzt, ich bin rausgeschmissen worden und so weiter und das Sprengwort ist auf den Gegner zugelaufen und ich habe noch nicht eine reingesetzt, so dass er für die Kürze der nächsten Zeit hat er eben das Schießen vergessen.